Hey, and welcome to Nooch Pips. Quick hit, in-depth reviews of every character card in LEGO Star Wars Battles. Today on Nooch Pips we're looking at the Gamorrean Guard. Now as of publication, this is a fairly new card, about 2 weeks old. It was launched 2 weeks ago. You can see Nooch only has it at level 6, but let's take a look at what it does. High health, melee unit, guards towers, and base ships. This handsome fellow won't let you in without ID. Deals serious damage with his war axe. Nooch believes all that is very accurate. You can see his health is over 1,000, and that's at level 6. Damage 141, damage per second 108. Now, the thing that doesn't point out is that it does area damage. So the Gamorrean Guard is really the answer, the dark side's answer to the Porgs. So the Porgs are really an OP unit in LEGO Star Wars Battles. Still are at this point. We're in late August 2020. The Porgs are OP. They are the best unit in the game. Anybody who plays offense with the light side has Porgs in their deck, and if not, you're risking defeat. So the Gamorrean will stand at a tower, and against a flock of Porgs, he will wipe them out. That axe, he swings it and just shreds Porgs. That is the thing. Against ranged units, he's not as strong because he has to approach them because he's melee. As he's walking up to them, he takes a lot of damage and really isn't as good. But against other melee units like the Porgs, he's going to do a lot of damage and really effectively defend the tower. Now, the Gamorrean will stay within range of the tower, but he can be lured away. So if something is happening a little bit farther away from the tower, well, you'll see. So the Gamorrean can be lured away from the towers in different circumstances. We can explain and talk about this all day, but let's go ahead and take a look at some game footage and see how the Gamorrean works. It's going to be really interesting over time to see the applications of the Gamorrean because he really is defensive, and he would really be put into a dark side defensive deck. Whereas up until this point, everything in the dark side was kind of geared toward offense. So there may be some new defensive dark side decks coming out here pretty soon. It'll be interesting to watch and see. Okay, so we're playing NOOCHdirque, and we've got a sniper coming on the left side. We can probably drop a bunch of battle droids in that guy. Oh, we dropped the Gamorrean just to show it off. Boom, done. There you go. So on that one, the Gamorrean preceded the tower. So we dropped the Gamorrean. If we hadn't dropped that tower, he might have kept going down. But since we dropped the particle beam, he went back to it. So let's see this Gamorrean face off directly against a flame trooper. And as Nooch just pointed out, okay, now against the Porgs. Watch this. Shred, shred, shred. He had some help from Boba Fett there, but it seems like the result would have been very similar or the same, and that's a level 5 Gamorrean, and I think those were level 8 or 9 Porgs. This guy shreds Porgs. If nothing is with those Porgs to support them, you might bring, if you have Ewoks or some kind of range unit behind them, they might be doing a good job. The Gamorrean shreds Porgs, and that's what he's best at. All right, so we're going a little bit further here. That's kind of interesting. The missile launcher on the tower. Nooch really enjoys doing that as well. The big problem with the missile launcher... Okay, there we go. We dropped the Gamorrean. Sorry, we'll talk about... There he goes. 1, 2, 3, plus. So he took out an Imperial Commando with 3+ shots, and that Commando was 4 levels higher than the Gamorrean. So we were unable to take out that missile launcher because the Flame Trooper came in to defend. And you see it's walking too far away for the Gamorrean to engage it. If it had been closer, he would have engaged and he would have died. Okay, so there's the particle beam taking him out. We're in really good shape. 43 seconds left, and we've got 3 towers up. None of them are within bomber range. We're going to take out these Porgs with a Stormtrooper and BB-9. Although our tower's now within bomber range, but I don't see any bombers up there. But we're going to lose that tower. Okay, we're going to lose the tower. We're doing some damage on his tower. Man, launch those boomer balls. Should just let the particle beam deal with it. Okay, here's another Gamorrean. Doom. Finish off the commando. You can see these guys are at level 5. Imagine these guys at level 7, 8, 9, using them in this same fashion, and the amount of damage that they're going to end up doing. Cool Boba Fett action right there. Wiped out everything with his special. That's pretty awesome. So what's happening with some updates here lately? Well, we'll talk about that later. Nooch showed you the Gamorrean, and it just continues to reflect that Nooch too good.